I am a Reiki Master Energy Healer, a certified transformation life coach, a spiritual leader, an activation method practitioner, and a whole bunch of other fun, neat things. I have been in this world for over 20 years of the healing world. Personally and professionally, and I absolutely love what I do. I've been a hands on healer for over 20 years, and I really had a calling to start to teach people how to empower themselves to work with their energy and lead a more soul driven life. So for 2023, I'm really focusing on teaching other people so that they don't have to rely on a healer like myself. You can do so much for yourself, and I want to empower especially women dealing with energy and how to create a more fulfilling soulful life. So let's go ahead and get started with a little bit of breath work for relaxation. So you're going to start with 2 fingers on one hand, the other hand, 2 fingers, and you're just going to rest right in between your pinky and your middle finger, and find on your collarbone. Find on your collarbone where you find a little soft spot. And then once you locate that, you can I like to close my eyes, or you can keep them open. I want you to take a big inhale in, and on your exhale, halfway down, pause, and then all the way down, release. Breathing in halfway up, and now breathe normally. We're going to keep our fingers just the way they are, moving to the other side, just below your collarbone, where you feel a little soft spot. Breathing all the way in, reaching the top, pausing, going halfway out, pausing with your breath, then releasing all the way out. Breathing halfway in, and breathe normally. Now we're going to switch to knuckles, keeping your other 2 fingers where they are. And just in that same spot, we'll hit some more meridian points. So again, breathing all the way up, pausing at the top, breathing halfway out, pausing, breathing all the way out, pausing, halfway in, pause, and breathe normally. Again, this is just a relaxation technique. It will take you from a little bit of anxious to completely comfortable and calm within a few minutes. Breathing all the way in, holding at the top, halfway out, pause, all the way out, pause, halfway up, pause, and now breathe normally. Good. Now we're going to switch sides. So your other 2 fingers on your left hand, if you're right-handed, you probably started with your right. Your right 2 fingers in between your ring finger and your pinky. We're going to start right on our collarbone, close to us, breathing all the way in, holding, halfway out, hold, breathing all the way out, hold, halfway in, hold, and breathing normally. Good. Switching sides, breathing all the way in, pausing, halfway out, pause, all the way out, pause, halfway in, pause, and breathe normally. Good. Now we're going to go to knuckles. Close to you, just under the collarbone, breathing all the way in, pause, halfway out, all the way out, halfway in, and breathe normally. Last one. Breathing all the way in, pausing at the top. Good. Halfway out. Good. All the way out. Wonderful. Halfway in. And relax. You can breathe normally. Very nice. Okay, good. Thank you so much for joining. We still have some other women coming on. To get you caught up, we just did a little breath work to release and relax a little bit. And now we will get into a little bit about energy and what it is and what it can do for us, so we can work with it instead of it happening to us. So we all have, and what blockages are as well, because that's what we're going to be clearing today, our energy blockages throughout our chakra system, full clearing. So we all have aspects of our life that move effortlessly, right? We don't have to think about it. And other areas we have that just get stuck, or they seem to be stuck on repeat and we can't explain why. Or we find ourselves feeling a little unfulfilled. A lot of moms, especially if your child is going off to school or you have a little extra time on your hands now, not that we have any extra time, but you have a moment to think and you think, oh my gosh, I want to be a little bit more fulfilled. And what can I do about that? That's when working with energy blocks really comes into play. Those stuck feelings usually are caused by emotional blocks that we keep in our body. And they can be hard to notice as a specific thing, such as an actual block. We just know things aren't working out, or we maybe don't feel as completely fulfilled as we would like. But the good news is, if you are noticing that something you want a little bit more, we can absolutely clear everything out and relieve you to become open and free. Usually this is done by a healer, and the healer has techniques in order to draw from your symptoms of what you say you're experiencing to uncover the deep-seated root cause. Because for real deep healing, getting to the deep-seated root cause is required. So even if we can't get to the deepest root cause in like the first session, or if you're doing it on your own the first time, your body will always allow you to release what is ready to be released. It's fascinating how your body knows what it's capable of. And when we're able to start releasing what we're ready to release, then we can find a little relief. And then we can find deeper and deeper layers to go down to until we can actually get to the root cause. So we can start by, like I said, peeling back the onion, right? And when we don't, the problem is when we don't face how we're actually feeling, we don't know how to ask for help, and we don't know how to explain what we're going through. So the great thing about working with energy blocks or emotion is you don't necessarily have to have an answer for anything other than knowing you want to feel a little bit more balanced. And it's important for me to teach you how to do it yourself. Self-energy empowerment is my priority this year. And today I'm going to guide you through a clearing sequence, which I'm really excited about. I have a 4-week rapid result program coming up. It's called Mommy Life Lift. And I will actually teach you all of these processes. We're just going to experience how it feels and how good it feels today. And if you're interested in the program, just DM me and I'll touch base with you about all of that good stuff. Because we'll be doing soul activations and learn how to raise your vibration and keep it raised so that you're a power magnet for things, so that you can attract what you really want in life. But that all starts with healing. We have to heal first, which is what we're doing today. Today, we're going to uncover and release that top layer of block, whatever that block is. And we're going to go throughout our entire chakra system, our energy system. So how do emotional blocks originate? Like, where do they come from, and why do we even have them? So an emotional block is a term commonly used in the personal development space. And what it is, it's defined as a repressed, or unhealed emotional wound. And these wounds are from so long ago that a lot of times we don't even remember them. And they're typically from the age of 0 to 7, we create our beliefs and wounds. So we wouldn't associate how we're feeling now with something that we probably don't even remember from when we were 4. But what ends up happening is, going through life, we experience a hurt or an emotion we don't like, and that triggers the remembrance of the original time we felt that way. So we're actually reliving something from the past, unless it's completely released and relieved from our energy system. So when that's happening, it's keeping that energy active in our body. Our subconscious doesn't know right from wrong, or then from now to next time. If that energy lives within our body feels like it's completely active, as if we are living in the moment in that. It might lie dormant slightly, but it's always just on the surface, slightly submerged, waiting to react. And it will persist because this doesn't go away, and it leads to struggles within certain areas of our life, like love, money, anything, you name it. People pleasing, it all stems from some sort of emotional belief that you created. So again, when we experience them today, it's usually from the past, but we wouldn't associate that unless we were consciously aware, like you are today, very present in what's going on. So emotional blocks occur when the residual energy is left from the trauma. That's all it is. And you can think that you've worked through something enough, but it will keep coming back until you completely relieve your system of it. It's basically like if you have a foundation, if you create a brand new house, but you keep that foundation from the unstable, broken structure, the next structure you put on top of that broken foundation is going to end up with the same issues. So we've got to start with the healing at the root. And that is what we are going to do today. We will be working with the chakra system. A lot of people know what that is, but the basic chakra system is 7 different points from the top of our head down to the base of our spine, which are energy wheels. Our bodies are made up completely of energy on a subatomic level. At the smallest part of us, it has been scientifically proved that we all are made up of energy. It just depends on the density of the energy within our system, and everything on this planet is made up of energy as well. And the density and vibration creates what we, with our human visual capabilities, see is the different types of vibration. So when we work with our energy system, we actually have tools and a roadmap. They're called meridians, which are different lines throughout our body, which we'll get into more tomorrow. We're going to be doing some breathing and tapping tomorrow. But finding out that you actually have 100% control of how your body processes things is 100% amazing to me. I'm still fascinated by it. And you don't have to go to someone like me, a hands-on healer. You can do it yourself. So let's practice today we will do a full chakra clearing. And what I want you to do, please let me know in the chat on both uh, Facebook and in Zoom. If you can hear me okay, I just want to make sure before we get started. Okay. Hi, Destiny. Perfect. All right, ladies, let's go ahead and close our eyes. We're going to do, I will infuse it with Reiki, distance Reiki. So you might feel tingling, warmth, cold. I will be guiding you into reliving emotions so that we can fully 100% release. So definitely prepare yourself for that in a loving and compassionate way, bringing everything full surface, holding it for 60 to 90 seconds, allows our body, which we typically avoid, is to feel into it 100% in order to release it 100%. We feel into it 50%, we'll only release about 50% or less. So please prepare yourself for that and give yourself so much comfort and love and compassion, because you are doing something super special for yourself today. So go ahead and close your eyes. I want to just talk you through what we will be experiencing. So the Soul Shifters full chakra clearing, I'll be opening up all of your you will be, actually, I will just be guiding you. And I would invite you to envision what you can, experience the feelings, the sensations as best you can today. And our chakras, imagine if our body was a mountain with a large creek at the very top of it, which we would call our crown chakra. And running down from that creek are small ponds. And that pond of water is like the energy in our system. So it swirls around, clears, cleans, activates. And then ideally, it continues down the stream to the next pond. But what happens is our life throws us curveballs and we have to deal with energy and emotions. So those little transitions from energy or water pond to the next energy in our system or pond on a mountain get clogged. And it's hard for full capacity of flow to get down. So that's what we will be covering today. And we will be doing all 7 of our energy ponds, which is our chakra system, because life gets messy and we need to clean it up. So I'm going to open up the energy channel right now. As you take a big, deep breath, I want you to soften your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Dropping your shoulders. And just allowing for a white light at the top of your head to gently come down in through your crown chakra right at the top of your head. And as you breathe in, we're going to clear everything out. Breathe all the way down your spine into the base of your spine. Hold this energy there for a second. And as you breathe in again, pull that white light all the way up and out through the top of your head and release it. Now I want you to bring your attention to Mother Earth's energy. Feel that energy, that connection. And as you breathe in, pull that energy through your legs, up right at the base of your spine. This is earth energy. Envision the color red as it swirls around. This is the domain for survival. Now, here's where I invite you to do the work. What are you, ask yourself, really and truly most afraid of? Allow this feeling to settle in. Try not to push it away. Imagine this fear for the next 60 seconds is 100% true. Just pretend it's 100% true. Go ahead, feel into it for 60 seconds. I will time you. Feel into that. Bring it to the surface. Let your fear become clear. Imagine that it's true. 30 more seconds. If you have to cry, cry. If you feel panicky, feel it. Don't push it away. Be courageous. Live in that fear. Good. I'm shooting distance Reiki healing to you now. Allow that emotion and energy just to melt away. Letting it go. Surrendering to it. Knowing now it's not real. It's not reality. Let it go. And let the energy flow. Good. Now, keeping your eyes closed, just imagine breathing that energy up to just below your belly button and allowing that energy to settle here, envisioning the color orange. This is water. This energy wheel houses pleasure, creativity, and flow. Feel into this area, be very aware. The emotion that blocks this energy is guilt. I want you to ask yourself, what do you blame yourself for? And be honest. What do you blame yourself for? Imagine this is 100% true. Feel that guilt, that blame, that shame. Feel it now. You're doing good. Don't run away from that feeling. What do you blame yourself for? What can you not let go of? Feel how that hurts inside, bringing it to the surface so that we can get to the top where it bubbles. That will be released. Twenty more seconds. Live in this emotion. Good. Allow it. Reiki energy is coming through. Allow it to dissolve. Feel it starting to melt away. Forgive and accept the reality that these things happen. It's a part of life. It's not your fault. You don't have to blame yourself anymore. Relieve yourself of that guilt. No longer serving you. Good. Now breathing in that energy all the way to just below your rib cage. The energy is fire and the color is yellow. Allow this energy to swirl around in this area. This houses your willpower and is blocked by shame. I want you to really feel into what is your biggest disappointment in yourself? What is your biggest disappointment in yourself? Allowing yourself to safely bring this emotion to the surface. Feeling into it for a full 60 seconds. Releasing any emotion through tears, crying, laughing, sighing. Feel that. And as it begins to get as strong as it can, allow it to get to that point where it can't go anymore and start to release it. You will never find balance if you deny this part of your life. Acceptance. Very nice. You're doing so good. I know this is a lot. It's meant to be. As you breathe in, pull that energy from your gut all the way up to the center of your chest at your heart center. This center houses love, and it's blocked by grief. I want you to be as strong as you can and courageous and lay all of your grief out in front of you right now. I want you to feel the loss that maybe you didn't want to feel before. Pull it to the surface. Feel into this. Allow this loss to hurt. And when you can't hurt anymore, I'll let you have a little bit more time with this. I feel like some of you might need a few more seconds. Feel into it so much that your body just starts to release it on its own without you asking. Love is a form of energy, and it swirls around us at all times. Love does not leave this world. It truly lives inside of you. It will lie dormant in you if you don't let the pain flow out of you. Once you let it flow out of you, the love will rebirth and has room to be free in your heart again. Take a second if you need it. And on your next inhale in, pull that energy all the way up to your throat. This is your throat chakra. The color is blue. Just envision energy in the color blue swirling, spiraling around, being activated. Put all of your intention in your throat area. The element of this is sound, and it houses truth, and it's blocked by lies. The lies that we tell ourselves. Because you can't lie to yourself. That's how we start to not trust ourselves. When we're not honest. I invite you to accept all parts of who you are. So what is it that you're lying to yourself about? You can place your hand over your throat or keep them facing up to receive the energy. Feel into what are you telling yourself that you are, that you're not. And that's keeping you held back. Are you saying you're not good enough? What do you tell yourself that you know deep down is not really true? Feel into it. Allow it to get as strong as possible, and it should now start to release on its own. Allow it to just lift off of you. Feel the burden and that weight of that energy releasing from your system. Take a moment to allow yourself to incorporate what's happening to your body, giving it a moment break. Dropping your shoulders, allowing your entire physical body to be held by the gravity of Mother Earth. Just feeling it very heavy. We're working on an energetic level. You might feel energetically lifted or separate from your body. And now on your next inhale in, pull that energy from your throat all the way to your third eye, right in the middle of your eyebrows. You can place your hand there or leave them open. This is insight, and it's blocked by illusion. The illusion of separation. We are all one in the same on earth, but we live like we're divided. Think deeply, where do you feel separate from other people or places or things? Where do you feel that separation? And how does that make you feel? Feel into that. Pull that energy. Where do you feel like you're separated, and how does that make you feel? Sending Reiki to you now. Allow that emotion just to melt away whenever it feels like it wants to. Good. Now on your next inhale in, pull that energy all the way to the top of your head at your crown chakra. This is the cosmic energy. It's your thoughts on a deeper level, a higher level. Cosmic energy is blocked by earthly possessions, material things, and any attachments that we have. So, what do you have an attachment to that is not in your highest good? This might even make you excited if you're attached to something so much. You like it usually. Envision that. But then do you become a slave to it? Envision all of these attachments and determine, do you really need them in your life? I'm not saying that you're taking them, no one's taking it away from you. We're just on the river of energy in your body right now. You get nervous when I just said you need it, or can it be let go? Feel into that energy. I'm going to ask you to relieve yourself from the feeling and emotion that is needing, or that's the attachment, not the object. I want you to pull that attachment feeling to the surface, and that's what I want you to release. I invite you to release the shackles of attachment. We can choose to have these things, but the attachment emotion we want to release. Let cosmic energy flow. As you're breathing in now, just imagine a white light coming in from the top of your head and swirling around, allowing you to send all of these attachments down that river at the top of your mountain at your head, sending them down to your throat chakra, now visualize and send it all the way down to your heart chakra, center of your chest. Sending them down to just below your rib cage. Down to your belly button. All the way down to the base of your spine. And just imagine them shooting down your legs into Mother Earth's energy. She will neutralize it and have them go away where they need to be, outside of your body. Now, bringing your focus back to the top of your head, I want you to envision a little spout of energy coming up and out, circling all the way around you. making an energetic protection bubble. And I invite you to seal off that bubble in gold or whatever color you choose. And just imagine this energy within your bubble swirling around you, purifying your aura, releasing anything else that's stuck in you outside of your bubble, all while still being sealed, so you will not take on any outside energy. And now I invite you to have your energy, your soul essence, drop back into your physical body. Feeling your fingers, wiggling them, wiggling your toes, moving around, opening up your eyes, and coming to. How did everyone do? How did everyone feel? If you want to type in the chat, or you can chime in. Oh, thank you, Wendy. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. So if anyone does have any questions, thank you, Leanne. Feel free to ask me here. You can DM me anytime about anything. If you know me, you know I love to answer questions. It can, oh, awesome. Thank you, Shelby. I will answer any questions if it has to do with energy, spirit guides, higher self, soul connection, activations, health and wellness, across the board. I am your girl. If you need a sounding board, just always DM me. I will get back to you as soon as I can. And for tomorrow, we will meet same Zoom link or streaming on Facebook. Same time tomorrow, 1 o'clock. And I am going to ask if you do have a pendulum, to bring your pendulum. If you do not, bring a necklace or something on a string that we're going to be using it for tomorrow's workshop. And yeah, other than that, I just appreciate all of you. Yeah, it's going to be fun, Shelby. It'll be cool. I appreciate all of you for being here. And remember, if you do have any questions about Valentine's Day, we'll be starting the 4-week rapid energy shift. It's called Mommy Life Lift. The link's in the chat. So we'll be starting that soon. If you're interested, even just to go over, there's a link to hop on a quick phone call with me if you want to dive more into all of this awesomeness. That would be something to look into. But until I see you tomorrow, please remember, do we need the link again in the Zoom? Link. Perfect. There's the Calendly, and then you'll have to, it looks like you're going to have to like copy and paste the, so the above link is actually to get on my schedule to have a quick call. The bottom link is the actual, it's got information, all of that. And you can also DM me to schedule a call after you check out the page and see if it's something you're interested in. So, and a lot of the information is on the Soul Shifters Facebook group page. And until I see you tomorrow, remember to please take all of you, every single part of you with you, wherever you go today. You are on purpose. You are meant to be here, and you are here for a reason. And I can't wait to be on a journey with you to let's see what that reason is and the beauty behind that. So I love you all. See you tomorrow, 1 p.m. Bye.
Thank you, because I know how hard it is to to do that to like a screen of just icons. So thank you so much. That was really beautiful and
Thank
much appreciated.
Ah, that means the world to me. Thank you so much. Yes, it's not like in person, but we do the best we can, right?
Yeah. Thank
Thank
you.
you, Wendy. Bye, ladies. See you tomorrow.